Hello and welcome to another one of my director's cuts, where I take one of my favourite walks and give it the special treatment, usually a running commentary. So this is going to be Cairngorm and Ben Macdui, and that is the car park at the ski centre for Cairngorm, and that's the funicular leading up to the ptarmigan restaurant, and from there there's a path that takes you up to the top of Cairngorm. But that's going to be the last hill that we do, because we're going to start over to the right hand side and tackle Ben Macdui first. This was bank holiday in May 2011, and Peter and I, my climbing companion, had went to Loch Nagar and done the White Mount circuit a few days previous. Then we'd had a photography day on the Moray coast, and we stayed in Inverness in a travel lodge, and then we got up early and headed down to Aviemore to start this 2 Monroe climb. Listen how quiet it is. We're heading for that shoulder there. I think we need to borrow that thing. And Cairngorm's out to the left of up there. There's the ptarmigan. So now we've reached the rim of the quarry, and you can see it's rather windier up here than it was down below. That's looking way back down to Loch Morlich. At this stage the views start to open up, so we're looking back down there towards the car park for the ski centre. But now looking forward, we see what I reckon is Cairntoul, having now climbed that in one of my other director's cuts, and that was climbed alongside Breiriach, which is probably that there, covered in snow across the other side of the Lara Grue. So there we can see Cairntoul, separated by a bélach to Angel's Peak, known as Sgúr an Locan Uain, and that is Breiriach, with big cliffs falling into the Lara Grue. And that's looking back at the path that we've ascended. There you can almost see the top of Ben Macdui, second highest mountain in the UK, and that's the Devil's Point away down there, 3,000 odd feet Monroe. And then you've got Cairntoul separated by the Angel's Peak, and that is the Locan, known as Sgúr an Locan Uain. And that is Breiriach, third highest mountain in Britain, massive plateau, lots of corries, and that is Lurcher's Crag on the right there, with Aviemore just to the left of it. Lurcher's Crag's pretty impressive from the climb up to Breiriach, where Peter and I have camped at the summit. Yeah, superb. Not sure what that big chap is away in the background, but that's Devil's Point, the 3,000 foot Monroe, just there in the foreground. And now we zoom in on what looks to be the summit of Ben Macdui, which is a nice big shelter. Looking over there we can see the tors of Ben Avon. They're pretty impressive, it's got to be said. I've never been up there yet, looking forward to bagging that one. Pretty high by the looks of it. Maybe need a rope to get up there. Not sure what that is in the background. And someone has been doing some graffiti over there. Maybe it's their 60th Monroe. Looks as though we've got that snow patch to contend with a well-trodden path through it. So this is us now. We've reached the summit of Ben Macdui, second highest mountain in the UK, standing proudly at 1309 metres or 4,296 feet. Across the other side there we saw Cairngorm, Angels Peak and Brearich, three of the other 4,000 feet mountains about here. That's looking way down the Laragru to Aviemore. And looking over here we can see briefly the summit of our next target, which was Cairngorm. He's 1,244 metres or 4,083 feet. That there's the tors of Ben Avon, and completing the panoramic view of 360 degrees. You can see it was a beautiful day, if rather windy. That's Cairngorm there. Back to Brearich. Those three 4,000 foot mountains across the other side of the Laragru to do the Brearich traverse. Said earlier on that the Ben Macdui summit had a big shelter, and there it is with the trig point in the middle. Now here we're zooming in on Loch Nagar, which was our quarry from a few days ago. Beautiful mountain, beautiful. Looking across the other side of the Laragru, there we see Devil's Point. He's a lowly 1,004 metres or 3,294 feet. That big chap there with the flat summit is Cairngorm, 1,291 metres, 4,236 feet. Moving on to Angels Peak, 1,258 metres, 4,127 feet. The massive Brearich, 1,296 metres, 4,252 feet. And panning round to the summit of the mountain we're on, Ben Macdui, 1,309 metres, 4,296 feet. And a lot of 4,000ers there. So we've dropped down off the summit now. We've traversed that snow and we're looking yet again across the other side of the Laragru. This time we're going to concentrate on the pointed fella in the middle there, known as Angels Peak or Sgurr and Lochan Nuain. And he is joined to Brearich, and the source of the Dee, River Dee's up there, the wells of Dee. We've camped right beside them. So stop for a wee break here, wee bite to eat, cup of coffee, and take in the wondrous views across the other side of the Laragru, starting with Angels Peak, and then going on to the massive plateau of Brearich and all its corries. That really is some mountain, third biggest in Britain. So that is Ben Avon again, but what we've noticed this time is the massive cliffs round about here. Presumably there's a big Lochan down there somewhere. Lots of steep falls about there. Very impressive. So looking back, that's some smoke. I do believe there was some fires that weekend. And we're zooming in now on the top of Ben Macdui, the summit cairn and shelter. And the other side, the Laragru is becoming a distant memory. So we're right in the middle of a snowfield here, but we can still take our time out to appreciate the views in front of us. Again, Ben Avon and its tors, and those big cliffs. So looking forward now, we can see we've got more snow to traverse. So finally we reach the quarry back on the road to Cairngorm. So we went round that side there from the car park, and our first glimpse of the summit of Cairngorm there. So that's another 4,000er. Up to where that guy was just standing. We're looking back across our side of the Laragru there. And now we're going to pan round over the lip of the quarry and down to look at Loch Morlich. And across that way we see where we're heading, and Peter's already headed up over there. It's a good job it's the director's cut you're getting, because I can absolutely assure you it was blown a hoolie up here. The Cairngorm plateau is so exposed, it really is. There's our friends Cairngorm and Angel's Peak, away in the distance. A couple having some shelter there. Lochmorlich, and behind Peter there, Cairngorm. Here we've disturbed a couple of birds. Plain old ptarmigans, I do believe. The male, the red above its eye, and the browner female there scarpering about in the foreground. So another panorama. I love the way when you do the walk, you just get so different views from different angles. We're looking way back at Ben Avon again, and those tors. But this time from a totally different angle, and you get totally different hills in the background, and it's just one of the things I totally love about hill walking, the way things change through the day. And there we've got this lochan that's appeared. Haven't seen that before yet. Looking back to the summit of Ben Macdui, then we can see Cairngorm Angel's Peak. We now reached the summit of our second Monroe of the day, Cairngorm. This is the path that leads back down to the Ptarmigan restaurant. At this time of year, the funicular's not run, so we walk down underneath the funicular, zigzagging all the way back down to the car park down below there. Didn't take us too long to get back down to the bottom because it's pretty steep. We kind of ran down a lot of it. Just totally followed the funicular route. So this is looking back up to the top of Cairngorm and the quarry from the ski centre car park. So lots of snow up in that quarry there, pretty impressive for May. And we had to do one final stop down at Lochmorlich and take in the views of where we'd been. So this is zooming into Cairngorm and the Ptarmigan restaurant up there at the top of the funicular again. And over to the quarry with its snow, and that's Breiriach across the other side of the Laragru. What a day, what a walk. Thanks for watching.